careful when you touch it. Okay.
Okay, pay attention over here. Over here. Guys, over here.
Put your finger on that switch right there.
Just
Push it down. Put your finger on that switch right there and push it down. Okay.
I love that G1000.
Yeah, it is.
It's just beautiful, man.
Take the time to use it.
Where's the key to start?
Putting the flight plan on the 1000, man. Them knobs, man. You know,
You gotta,
them knobs. Cause you gotta push, turn, push, turn, push, turn. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That 750 is just so much easier.
Oh. Move your legs, bro.
I was thinking about taking my plane up today. I'm not sure. We got to do some maintenance on it. So I'm gonna show you my G1000 right here.
Ooh.
Here's my starter panel switch right here. My fuel lever cutoff switches here. My yokes. I got my yokes locked up right now, so you kids, can't mess with them.
You don't own this.
There's my directional.
That's Miss Jai. She's in the Kodiak.
Hello.
Man, I tell you, as soon as you get in this thing, you got to cut the air on.
Yeah, you do.
I already got the plane. I got all outside that plane. I got all outside, man.
There's so many gadgets.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Yeah, I got you. There.
There's on storage underestimate.
Okay. This is cool. So
It's a skip.
it's his plane. Well, not his plane technically, but this is what he flies.
He said, what?
He's got his name on the little thing there.
Oxygen.
So that's the rudder trim. That's the regular trim.
That's the rudder pedals.
And that's the flaps. And the rudder pedals, like you said. Smart, smart.
He's recording.
No, you can talk. It's all right. I can mute you out when I make the video.
Okay, so.
Okay, I got both of you guys. All right.
No, there's some socks back here. I guess someone got cold feet.
Huh?
There's some socks back here. I guess someone got cold feet.
Socks.
Nice.
Okay, this is Mr. Skip's plane, the plane that Mr. Skip flies.
But
Got
he
the
said
G-
he owns it.
Got the G1000. Control panel, trim wheel.
Did it flop?
Are you gonna have to get one of them firemen to help you up?
My pop-up thing.
So you say you never been in a plane before?
Yeah.
This your first time?
Yeah.
Okay. How you like this plane?
Good.
It's good. A lot of instruments, huh?
When I went up there was like a whole bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like a whole bunch of things and things.
They got the same instruments we have on the simulator back at the place there.
But like the one of these are the ones we fly on the simulator.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And I think it's that one of these tiny ones.
Is that right?
Because like we on the thingy it shows that the person is flying a jet to pass the test. And it's a girl, so it's kind of like my type of game.
I hear you. Okay.
And it's fair, and it has a lot of colors.
See that arrow pointing to that button? Just push that button. No, come on, up to the right. Keep going. Right there.
You like that plane there, Jeremiah?
Just full coat in.
All right. Look on this panel over there and you'll see a CLR.
See it?
I see it. There it is.
Push it.
I trust it.
I'm sorry, on that panel.
Boy, that's a 1000.
Push it. Yep. CLR. Push it again.
Might be pressing it too quick.
No.
I pressed it, but I'm so pressed.
Got your tank?
Yeah.
Fuel.
Fuel tank. That's what I was looking for. I need to see.
It's really hot.
I got this airplane.
What's the milk feel like, Bill?
Huh?
What's milk feel like?
You got a lock on. Nope.
That was, man, I was
No, he ain't, trust me, he ain't free to fly. Why? You don't like flying?
What kid said, we said
That's the reason I'm getting on, because he got the press.
No, I'm not gonna fly.
No, we can't fly the insurance company. We'd love to do that. The insurance company let us do it.
see all that stuff? Look at all that stuff.
Wow.
People have to know what that stuff does. People have to know how to fix it. They have to know how to work on it. They have to understand it. They have to study it. They pay people to do that. That's one of the jobs that you can get in aviation. You can work on engines. This is a jet engine. It's a turboprop engine. Turboprop means it's a turbine engine with a propeller. That's what that is. There are so many jobs in aviation. So many. Not only pilots. You've got mechanics, you've got bookkeepers, you've got people that take care of the airplanes, you've got fuelers, you've got people that calculate the fuel and store the fuel and make sure it stays safe. You've got customs people, you've got fire professionals. These guys are not just your basic fireman over here that runs into fires. They run into fires where fuel's burning. There are unbelievable jobs that you can get in aviation. Not only flying or mechanics. There's a lot of them. You gotta pass the drug test. Now you want to stand on a street corner and shuck and jive and be cool and all of that, you ain't gonna get a good job doing anything if you make it past 25. You understand what I'm saying? You've got to pass the drug test if you want to get a decent job. You've got to stay off the sauce. Stay away from that stuff. It's a bummer. It's not good. Don't let some guy come up to you and tell him how much money he's making doing that. He is. He's making a lot of money, but he's not going to live to be 35. So you can do it. There's a lot of different jobs in flying airplanes and operating in the aviation world. A lot of them. Yes, sir. Take it off. Take this off. What happens is inside of this big can right here is very special metal called titanium. It's very conducive. It can manage temperature. It can get real hot and still work. The way a jet engine works is it pulls burning fuel through the engine, and the engine gets hot. All right? That creates the ability of the metal to rust or corrode faster. When you mix that with salt air, just here around here in this area, it's got salt air. You know that. There's salt air around here because we're so close to the water. All right? We put these on here to keep the air out of the engine and also to keep the birds out of the engine and the bugs. And we put those in May, April, May, the birds are all over the place. And they're building nests, and they'll build nests up in here. We don't want that. So we call these plugs. We put these plugs in here to keep the bugs out, to keep the birds out, and also to slow down the amount of salt air that goes in there. The reason this is a different color is because we put this on there, and it keeps the sun off. The sun made this color, and this boot prevented the sun from doing the same thing to this thing. This is more this is more corrosive. What does corrosive mean? Rust. Rust is corrosion, and rust damages metal. So we try to protect it as best we can. We can't wrap the whole airplane. That's why we put it in a hangar. We're paying more for this hangar than most people are paying for their airplane. And it's just That's part of doing it. That's part of doing business. Do you understand? Does that make sense?
I'm giving a great deal.
Sir?
What? Yeah.
Good. I hope the safety car comes over here. We're going to ask him to come in. All right, maybe he will. So, good. I want you guys to talk to the policemen. You got to understand who these guys are, sir.
Who knows?
These are nice guys. They're just like you and I. Some of them are smarter. Okay. There's a lot that goes into this. I want you to understand there's a lot of things you can do in the aviation world. And it can help you make a living. There's a lot you can do. Make sense? Any questions? Sir? No, it's not. That is, we call those home builds. There's a lot of different home builds. People want to fly airplanes. They don't want to buy a new one. They don't want to buy one that some manufacturer makes. It's all eat up with insurance and regulations and bureaucracy. So they buy a home build. It's an experimental airplane. They take full responsibility for it, and they can operate it, and that's a home build. The guy builds it. Got a couple.
Yeah, the guy that flies that airplane, he built it himself. Yep.
Is that like coming a kit for him?
Yeah, kit, exactly.
It's a kit plane.
Yeah.
Kit, so it comes with all the pieces, and, you know, all boxed up. And he takes them out of the box and he assembles it himself. So it comes with all the pieces, and he puts it together.
Just like the model airplanes Mr. Navarro and I used to fly. They come in a box, a bunch of pieces, and you got to put them together, sand on them, and paint them, and do all that stuff. So, same thing.
Don't paint it too?
Man, I didn't even notice that's a Ciro's. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. I didn't even see it. Wow.
That is today's most popular 4-seat single engine
Very,
airplane. We
nice.
see more. I bet we service more of these with fuel than any other airplane. This day and age, absolutely.
Wow.
172s and that. I mean, because the flight's still 172s. But as far as personal aircraft, that's the most popular nowadays. Brand new. They're brand new. I think.
Any questions?
But most of them are on the market that they're 5 to 10 years old. They're 250 around there. I mean, a really nice.
The brake fluid. The brake. This airplane had hydraulic brakes on it. You push the brake pedal.
I heard
Pushes hydraulic.
I think Rico knows the guy that owns the series.
Is
that right?
Makes the brake work. This is the fluid that makes that work. This is one.
I'm gonna head on. I'll see y'all later.
Thank you, Charlie. I
Absolutely,
appreciate
great
it.
to meet all y'all. Y'all have
You
a
too.
great
Hey,
day.
thank you, sir.
Yes,
Really
sir.
appreciate
So
it.
much.
What was that fluid again, Mr. Skip? You were talking that fluid you're talking? Oh, the brake fluid?
Brake fluid.
Gotcha.
That's brake fluid. This is special aviation brake
I
fluid.
was thinking to say it's a.
You don't use the same, it doesn't use the same brake fluid you use in your car. It's different. You can't use a lot of things in an airplane that you can use in a car because the airplane goes very high. The higher you go, the colder it gets, and it freezes. And a lot of the fluids you use in cars will not work at higher altitudes. And it's hot in here. My body's about to quit working. Don't do that thing.
Can I close the door?
No, don't touch the door. You know what I told you, don't touch anything unless somebody tells you to do so.
Okay, now, when we close this, you notice we have to hold it up. If we just go ahead and close it, like that, it locks in position or it falls behind. Now this one's behind. So whenever you're doing anything on an airplane, you got to be careful. You got to hold this up, get it down, make sure it's in that place, and then lock it down. Go ahead, lock it down. Is it locked?
Yes, good. It's over there.
You got to check it. Make sure it's locked.
No, look. You see it?
Hey,
One at a
let them do
time.
it.
No, you pulling the entire
Let him do it. Let him do it.
Let him understand it. He's going to learn it. He can retain it if you. No. Look, let's do it like this. Get it out here a little bit further. Come on out. Okay.
No, you good.
Take your finger here and pull that off. Just pull it off. Pull. That a boy. Now, hold this. Hold it. Hold
I'll
it.
hold it.
All right.
Now you pull that off.
Push the back in there where you don't lose it.
That keeps the plane from moving.
Keeps it from dropping down on the tail, especially when you got a lot of. All right. Lock it.
I'll lock it. Okay. Gotta pull it out. Let me get it for you.
You let him do it. How you expect him to learn? All right, now take this one out
Okay.
and don't let that thing slide down. It'll pinch your finger. If it slides, it'll pinch your finger.
That's what I'm holding.
Pull it out.
They're good.
All right. Careful. All right, let it down gently. Come on down. Put that pin in that top hole.
Pull it up, son. Pull it up. A little more. Right there.
Lock it in.
Right here. Okay, can you do that? Sure. Just hold it. Hold that.
Get it closer to the end. Attaboy.
All right.
All right, very carefully. When you're working with a metal object around an airplane, you've got to be careful. All right, get it down here, hold it, keep it that way, get it up off the ground, and come on around here.
I'll take it.
Be careful now.
Can I take it, Jay?
Do it together.
Now, very carefully, start with this end. Start with this end. Stick it more back, more back. There you go. Okay, now,
Lift that up.
carefully,
I'll lift it. Can I-
carefully, come on up.
Now lock it.
Lock it. Okay. All right. Now,
I'm gonna do
raise
this
these
one
steps
okay?
up
Let me do this one by myself.
gently.
Let me do
Be
this.
gentle.
Easy. Slow. Slow.
Hey, can I do the
That's
bottom
it.
one?
Come on. Gently.
Y'all work together. Your brothers work together.
Okay, now. Other way. Keep going.
All right. Easy.
Yeah.
Put that lanyard inside.
Watch your hands.
I don't want you getting blood all over my airplane. Now, don't you bang that airplane. You take it nice and gentle.
Hey, Skip. What's our material? What is that? You know,
It's
Brian?
aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah. This is an aluminum airplane. All right. Come over here to this side. Okay. Put it right there. He's doing fine. Okay, take this and make sure it's around like that and put it in there. Okay, very carefully close that. Don't slam it. Just very carefully close it. Put the handle in the open position. Up. That's it. Push on this. Bring the handle out and down. Pull it hard. Pull it hard. Attaboy. Now, back in there. Okay?
Can I do the other side?
I won't be there and watch you, and you have to do it very carefully.
Sure, I will.
Yeah, sure you will.
I promise. I keep my
Okay.
promise.
Ready for a shower? Hey, Lieutenant Jeff, what was the range again on those things?
It just depends.
There's water
Depends
leaking
on
from
the
He said it's supposed
wind
to.
and all that. So it varies.
That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Was that phone? Was that one phone? Was that one phone? Because it looked like a phone. And it does. Because that's the whole one.
Cool thing was when you got both of them going. Huh?
All right, guys, big hand for Lieutenant Jeff. All right, get out of the way now. You're going to move that big truck. Wait a minute.
Actually, there's some, I'll turn them on when I leave. There's a under truck nozzle as well. It sprays water on the ground. I'll be able to leave.
No, you're gonna see that today.
See you guys.
All right, there, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Jim. Well, it was different. What did we take away from today? What do you remember about today?
Fire truck.
The fire truck. What about it?
How far can you shoot water?
How far it can shoot water? That's cool. Pretty big truck too, isn't it? Got a nice guy driving it.
A lieutenant.
That's a good deal.
Where was the police officer? Where was the police officer?
They didn't show up. I think they got tied up. They got busy.
Probably because they're busy when you have something like that and involves police officer, I guess being a retired police officer. You plan things, but you can't always keep those plans because emergencies come first.
Something comes up. Some little old lady had a flat tire.
You guys
How do you know?
This is trouble.
Anything else?
Yes, sir.
What do you remember?
Planes.
I remember how you like work a plane.
How you work on plane?
Like the
A
brake.
lot of jobs on airplanes. A lot of jobs.
Like the brake fluid,
Yeah.
that's
Great
good.
fluid.
That's
the
good.
engine, and how you have to keep it clean.
Yep.
And also the thing that had the rust protector.
Yeah, the plugs. We put the plugs on there. Okay, anything else?
Okay, a couple things I want to point out to you guys. Y'all will notice that everybody that was walking around on the airfield had one of these on.
Okay. We don't have to wait
If you get caught on the airfield without one of them, you're gonna be talking to the popo. Airports are very secure places. Okay? So, I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm glad those of you who spent this week with us, I'm glad that you guys were able to join us. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. And we invite you to return next year if you want to come back. Okay?
I'm definitely
Pretty much got 3 people almost obligated to come back because I spent money on them shirts. Y'all will get them. I totally jacked that up, guys. It was my fault. I'm not going to blame Mr. Skip or Mr. Jackson for doing it. I screwed that up. And what I've done was I ordered them too late to have them I'm aware that they were behind out there on doing their water. I thought they'd do it in a couple of days, and I counted on that. Now they're 2 weeks behind. So I talked to them yesterday. Your church should be ready next week. I've got you guys' phone numbers. I'll bring them by and drop them off to you, so when you come back next year, you'll be fresh and ready to go. So prepare yourselves to, you all, each one of you will be assigned a class that you'll have to teach next year too. I give you a subject, you'll know what it is. Let's wait for you to learn that subject. You too. All right. Once again, it is time for graduation.
Yay!
And as your name is called, you come up and Skip will give you, Skip, who's the chief pilot, will give you your certificate. Okay? All right, let's start off, as they always say, ladies first, with this Chayana thing.
Thank you for coming. You know, we appreciate having you, and we hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
All right, next candidate, Jeremiah Burnett.
Over here. All right, where he can see you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you coming. We hope you've had a good time. Thank you.
Mr. Jonas Burnett.
Thanks a lot. We hope you had a good time. We enjoyed it. Thank you.
My man, Elijah, where you at, brother?
All right, y'all simmer down now, simmer down.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks for helping us out and helping us get the simulator straightened out and helping us with the other people. Thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Next we have Mr. Design Burnett.
Thank you, sir. Don't be here. And thank you. We hope you had a good time and enjoyed it. We hope you learned something. Good.
All right, last but not least, without a doubt, my man, the professor.
No, that's not this. He watches it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jeremiah.
Gonna give him his title.
Well, no, he's junior professor.
Yeah.
He's professor, he's junior professor.
He's a little man.
I just forgot to say.
Thank you. Thank you for coming and thank you for helping us to make this thing a success. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, once again, I hope that you enjoyed yourself. I hope that you learned something. I hope that the experience at the airport today was something that you'll never forget. Mr. Jackson will maybe edit these in a week or so, or whenever he decides to get them, and you might be able to see them online. Okay, most of the videos that we take during the school are online, so if you want to go check them out, you can. Okay. Once again, you're welcome to come as many times as you like. We don't put a limit on it. Okay. If you have friends who attend the older and they want to attend with you, we'd be more than happy to have them. All righty?
You get out there in life and things are not going right, you need to talk to somebody, give us a call.
We're here.
We'll be glad to talk to you. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you guys for